1, 2, check. 1, 2. Lesson 70. Writing equivalent decimal numbers. We may attach one or more zeros at the end of a decimal number that it doesn't even change the number's value. For example, we can write 0.3 or 3/10 as this, 0.3, or as 0.30. And it doesn't change, the 0 does not change the value of the number because it doesn't change the place of the 3. If you have 3/10, that's the same as 3/10 equals 30/100ths, because with the 2 zeros you can cross them out and it's still 3/10. You can add as many zeros on here as you want and it won't change the place that 3 is at. The 3 being right after the decimal number is the only value that number really has. In both of these numbers, the 3 is in the tenths place. So 3/10 is equal to 30/100ths or 300,000ths, or any amount of zeros would still be 3/10. Okay, example 1. Write 12 and 6/10 with 3 decimal places. So what they're talking about is 3 decimal places after the decimal. So 3 decimal places after would be 2 more zeros. And that does not change the value of that 12 and 6/10. Example 2. Compare 12.6 to 12.600. When we compare decimal numbers, we must pay close attention to place value. We use the decimal point to locate places. We see that the whole number parts are equal, but the fraction looks different. But both numbers have a 6 in the tenths place. If we add 2 zeros to 12.6, then we would get 12.600. So we see that number is the same. So we put an equal sign there. Example, there are 2 ways to write 50 cents. You can write 50 cents like this. This is 5 cents, but I'm going to do a little extra thing right here, so you can draw this little box with me, and it's going to say 50 cents. $50 can be written like this. Number 1, it can be written 50 cents, or it can be written as, so this would be with cents, or it can be written with dollars, which would be the $sign 0.50. So it can be written both of those ways. Sometimes we see signs with money with the amount written incorrectly. And we're going to move on to example 3, and then we'll look at example 4. Example 3, use digits and symbols to write 5 cents in both cent form and dollar form. So 5 cents is written 5 cents. And the dollar form is the dollar symbol, $0, 0 tens, and 5 cents. Example 4. This sign was written incorrectly. Show 2 ways to correct the money amount shown in the sign. So it says bananas, 25 cents. But you can see here they used kind of like a combination of the dollars way and the cents way. So to make this correctly, you could say 25 cents or the $sign, $0 and 25 cents. Example 5. Ron bought a package of paper for $1.56 and a folder for 75 cents. How much did he spend? When we see both forms of money like this, it's the same problem. We first rewrite the amounts of money so that they're all in the same form. So we'll write $1.56, and then we're going to change this cents to the dollar way as well, $0.75. And then we can just add them up. We get 11, 8, 13, and then 2. So your total amount is $2.31. All right, now for lesson practice. Write each number with 3 decimal places. So some of these numbers have 1 decimal place, some of them have 2, and some of them have more. So we're going to write each one with 3 decimal places. A is 1.2. B is 4.08. C is 0.50000. And then for D, E, F, and G, you're comparing. Compare 50 to 500. Compare 0.4 to 0.04. Compare 0.50 to 0.500. G, 0.2 compared to 0.20000. Have a great evening.